Can you hear me now? Oh, that's right, it's just me talking to myself. Hi! What's up, socials? I wanted to share my impressions on a pretty new social network, because that's what we do around here, right? Yes. Yes, it is. So if you haven't heard of it yet, it's called Anchor, and it is an audio sharing social platform. The nice thing about it is because it is a social platform, it seems to be very bite-sized, like a lot of things that we're seeing coming out these days. Essentially, you can share 2-minute audio clips from your smartphone to your community, and people can reply to you with their own audio clips, up to a minute. Like I said, bite-sized, and thank goodness, because I think people really love to hear the sound of their own voice. That's not relatable to me whatsoever, though. One of the biggest things about this social network that I think I've never seen done so well is the onboarding process. Basically, it takes you through the entire app very fluidly and with an instruction guy speaking to you. How fitting. And it helps you make your first audio clip, which they call a wave. And then, of course, they call it #first wave because you're just learning how to use it. And I have to say, because of the social connection, logging in with existing social accounts and having your followers be able to find you much quicker because of that, it was really cool to see that this very quick clip that I created through this beginning process was so well received from everybody. I got a bunch of replies. Talk about engagement. Talk about, I created content, I know that you heard it, and then you reply with your thoughts on it. Isn't this what we want on every social network? We want someone to reply to our tweets with what we said. We want someone to comment on our videos with what we talked about. So I definitely have a great impression of this off the bat, especially because anytime a social network comes out that helps you get closer to doing something content marketing wise or content anything wise, because maybe it was too hard to get started in the first place, I love that. If you think about podcasting, it's extremely accessible right now, but it's also kind of hard if you don't know how to actually get hosting and get the right microphone and edit everything, or you want to outsource all of that. There's a bigger barrier to entry. But if you just want to get started with audio, this is a great way to get acquainted with that process. Similar to how the 6-second Vine movement really got a lot of people doing video that maybe wouldn't have started a YouTube channel before. So my impressions initially are that this is really great for the audio industry. We're going to see podcasting grow even more, but we're definitely going to see more real conversations. And that's very exciting because I think people forget that social networking is not about your followers. It's about the engagement. It's about the conversations. It's about meeting people, talking to them about things that you have in common. And I do see a lot of opportunity for this app on that. It would definitely be a cool way to gauge interest on certain topics, and I definitely think you should take this into consideration because those little 2-minute ideas might turn into a bigger YouTube video or a blog post or a podcast that you end up starting from scratch, or an episode of a podcast if you already have one. Use this bite-sized content opportunity to find out what people really receive from you well, so that you can plan something you know that is going to be a bigger effect for you, that you already know works because your audience told you they want more of it. That's all for today, socials. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. Let me know what you think about Anchor in the comments below. And thanks for subscribing to this YouTube channel so that you can stay tuned to every episode every day of the week. And thank you, Construction Man, for not hammering until the end of this video. I appreciate that. See you tomorrow.